Hi Pisces, and welcome to your Flirt-scope for October 2017. What this is a tarot reading intended for those of you who have yet to meet somebody, like you're just about to meet somebody this month, or you just met somebody, or you just started becoming sexually intimate with somebody, or this is somebody you just have a crush on. For most of you, you probably have not been sexually intimate with this person. But for some of you, you have, and it's a newer thing. This reading looks at your compatibility sexually and your emotionally intimate energies. So I thought this would be fun to do along with the general love and tarot readings for the month of October, since I've been gone from YouTube for a while. We're going to start the reading off by looking at your sexual energies and style, Pisces. Lovely card out of the gate, coming from the Sexual Magic Tarot. This is the Judgment card. This is love at first sight. When you mate and you like what you have, what you've stumbled upon, you literally can mate for life, okay? I'm going to pull a Vintage Wisdom Oracle Tarot card as well. Oracle Tarot. A Vintage Wisdom Oracle card to look at your energies. And then a Dreams of Gaia Tarot card. Who is Pisces as a lover? Love. Very nice, Pisces. You are showing as a very committed and loyal lover in these two cards. Not only that, for you to be completely 100% sexually fulfilled, you really have to have a soul connection and emotion for the person that you are being intimate with. This doesn't mean that you can't casually hook up with somebody, but overall, in general, you really prefer to be emotionally and spiritually attached. In fact, that may be what actually really attracts you to another person and stirs desire and arousal within you, is the emotions that you feel, the connection that you feel. That turns you on more than somebody's physical appearance, or even if they're really amazing in bed sexually, like that's nice, but if you don't have that spiritual and emotional connection big time, it's just not fulfilling. Wow. So from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, we got the Ace of Water, which would be the Ace of Cups, which reiterates this love. I thought I'd pull one more just because we have like not a whole lot of information. Next card behind that was the Ace of Pentacles, or the Ace of Earth. I'm just gonna go with this because wow, what an interesting lineup of cards. So behind those aces was this Queen of Earth, and then behind that Queen of Earth was this Queen of Fire, and then Union. So I'm going to keep these cards just because we have two aces, so I'm going to take these two queens and keep this Union card, because this Union is very synchronistic with the Love card and the Ace of Water. So Pisces, you are a very experienced and mature lover. You know how to please your partner physically. Coming through as a queen, this, even if you're male, this is representing your energy. You know how to sexually please your partner, and you know how to sexually please yourself. You're very sensual. you're very passionate, you're very erotic. Now, these amazing attributes about you sexually really don't shine through unless you are feeling a very deep emotional and spiritual connection. And for some of you, I think the physicality of it is equally important to you. For some, not for all, but this is general. So for some, there's this element where, you know, that emotional and spiritual also has to have an element of physical that's equally as strong. So Pisces, the Pisces I am reading for, anybody would be lucky to have you as a lover, okay? I'm just saying. You are loyal, you are real. And in fact, when people have sex with you, you've probably been told this, like, some of them might just instantly fall for you. Like, once you give it up, you can't get rid of the guy or the girl, okay? Others, it's like there's nobody like you in this world. Just all the energies encompassed in this. Sex is far more than just a physical act for you. All of you is involved. Your mind, your heart, your soul, your body, your creativity. So Pisces, let's see who you are dealing with here. Let's take a look at their sexual energies and emotional intimacy. What they bring to the table as a lover. So with the Sexual Magic Tarot, they're coming through as the Three of Wands. They like to make out. They like kissing. They like touching. They're probably a very affectionate type of person. But we will have to pull their Vintage Wisdom Oracle to gain more information, because even though they like to make out and kiss, and most likely they're a really good kisser just with this card showing up. So there's that if you haven't kissed them yet. Gratitude. So this here says that basically the lover you are to them is the lover they are going to be to you, and they are a really good kisser and super sensual. Love to make out. In fact, they might prefer to make out more than even have sex. It's like the build up for them. You could probably spend hours making out with this person. In fact, you guys might make out quite a bit before you ever like do the deed. Anyways, with gratitude here, this is letting you know that if you are an amazing lover and you're willing to go out of your way and put in all the work and do everything it takes to please them and make sure that they're having a good sexual experience, they will return the favor in like. Now, if you are just a lazy lover and you just want to be pleased, you're probably not going to enjoy having sexual relations with them. So essentially you need to look at their sexual style and energy as a reflection of whatever you are willing to offer and be and put out to the universe and invest in them. Their Dreams of Gaia tarot card is choice. So this tells me that they are probably very particular about who they are intimate with. Now, what the magic ingredient is for them, it's not really coming through. So I think I'm going to draw another Sexual Magic Tarot card to look at their energy, just because I see them being extremely selective about who they are sexually intimate with, but I really don't know why. Like, what is it that causes them to be that way? Because they're not a bad lover. Based on their cards and your cards, you might be much more experienced than them. you're probably a better lover than they are. I'm just going to put that out there. Like, well, you're a Pisces, so come on. Of course, you're an amazing lover. Not all Pisces, but, you know, Pisces are Pisces. So, this here is representing their energy. And this is the Knight of Swords in the Sexual Magic Tarot. This is kind of cat and mouse. So they're a type of person, the magic button for them is, like I said, a very kind of playful sexual energy initially. If you're too easy, they're not going to be interested. They're the type of person that wants you to put a little bit out there and then pull back and let them come to you and let them put a little bit out there and then them pull back and you come to them. So this is literally a game of cat and mouse. Also, they, I feel, have a quite, oh, you can't even see that. I'll bring that over here. They have a quite kinky side, which is depicted in that picture on the card, as you can see. So the magic formula for their interest and keeping it is essentially not being easy, not giving it up. And that doesn't mean you're not hanging out with them, you're not being real about who you are and all of that. It's just don't give it up right away to this person if you guys have not become sexually intimate, okay? Don't give it up right away. Kind of play this mental game with them, because that is what pushes their buttons. That is what turns them on. That's what draws them into you. That's what makes you seem like an appealing option that they want to try. And the making out, they love sensuality. And, you know, think about when you were in 7th grade and you were making out with somebody, and you know, that was like a big deal, and that's probably as far as you took it. And you know, it didn't even have to be where hands were under clothes or anything like that. Just the making out itself, something about that energy is just like sends them over the edge. And if you want them and you want to know what pushes their buttons and what makes them work, that is it. It's the mind game of the pursuit, and then, you know, the making out. So if you're not a good kisser, they probably will not hang around. But again, you're a Pisces and your cards looked amazing. Like, you look like an awesome lover. So I definitely think you guys are compatible. I think you definitely can play this mind game, this back and forth. And it's not like manipulation and playing games, you know. You don't want to put all yourself out there and seem too easy or too eager or too interested. This person needs to feel like there's a bit of a pursuit. Even if this, you know, you're a male and this person is a female, she needs to feel like she pursues you some, in a sense, okay? So it's back and forth. It's cat and mouse. So now I'm going to look at your level of sexual interest towards this person and their level of sexual interest towards you in the month of October. You are coming through as the Emperor. So this here is saying you are very attracted and almost just like dazed by them, some of you, like very, very drawn into them. And they are showing up as the Knight of Chalice about their interest towards you. So I drew the next card, which is the Magician, because, man, whoever this person you're dealing with is, I really kind of feel like they're an air sign. Okay, that's coming through really strong. So if it is an air sign, wow, this is probably really, really resonating with you. Here's this back and forth energy again. So what they feel about you, their interest towards you, it's like they have to come to you. They have to pursue you, to date you, to court you. And because I already said that was like who they are, it's good to see this showing up in their energy, because that's how they're seeing the relationship between the two of you, like that back and forth, like I must come to you, where, you know, you just look completely sprung over this person quite a bit. Now, because this is the Knight of Chalice, I don't know why. It just must be how you're portraying yourself. They might see you as somebody who is very conservative and shy and private sexually. That's how you've been portraying yourself, some of you. And that's definitely how they're seeing you. But based on your cards, that is not the truth. So I don't know if you've put it out there like that. You're, you know, making yourself appear in that light because of this cat and mouse back and forth kind of game. Or, you know, if you just feel like they're more conservative and you don't want them to think badly about you. But, you know, with this Magician here, it definitely looks like they want to date you. They want to experience you back, okay, to the same degree. But I just feel like you're definitely much more drawn into them, and that doesn't mean that their interest in you is any less. It just means that, I don't know, you want that all day. So I'm going to pull a Whispers of Love Oracle card for some advice for you about this situation. Actually, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself, Pisces. I did not... I'm going to draw your past, present, and future energy with them, sexual and intimate energy with them for the month of October from the Sexual Magic Tarot, just to get an idea of how this situation will progress forward. So in the past we have abandoned. In the present we have the Two of Cups. And then in the future, we have the Five of Cups. Okay. So, I don't like this. This is general. We're going to pull more cards. But what I'm seeing here is, in the past, so this feels like somebody that you kind of already met in the past. Again, since this is like a Flirt-scope and not a full-blown romance love reading, this isn't somebody you seriously dated or anything like that. This is somebody you maybe went on a date or two with. Maybe you guys hooked up once. Maybe you just had a crush on this person. Or, you know, whatever. It's just the energy between you two wasn't of a serious nature. It didn't progress that far. So, to me, it looks like you met this person in the past. And then, for whatever reason, you guys lost touch. You know, the relationship ended. Or you've just been friends all this time, and in the past, recently, you expressed yourself, hey, I think I want to be more, or they expressed themselves to you, hey, I think I want to be more. So either you lost contact with this person, or the nature of your relationship has changed in the recent past. Here we are in the current moment where here's the reconnection. Here's the tenderness, here's the sweetness, here's where maybe you guys are finally going to hook up. So this may take place around mid-October, okay? But in the present position, it's very sweet, tender, and gentle, loving energy. I think the title of this card is, I don't want to, it's not ecstasy. I'm going to actually look. Involvement, okay? So this is, you know, like now there's feelings, okay? There's connection. There's more than ever was in the past. However, we come into the near future, and this might be towards the end of October. We have sadness here. So I don't know if you guys have a disagreement, or if you decide to go separate ways, or you know, it just looks like something happens there. So like I said, I'm going to pull more cards to gain better clarity. That could even be like you're just disappointed with their sex. Okay, so I'm going to draw a a Whispers of Love tarot card to get some advice for you guys about this particular person and situation. Oh my goodness. I love you. So 2 other signs have received this card as their oracle card, which I think there's 42 cards in the Whispers of Love oracle. I don't know. But there's a lot. It's not like there's just 20 or something. So you guys received I love you. For some, this means that perhaps, you know, you are going to develop feelings for this person in the month of October, or they're going to develop feelings for you. Maybe I love you is going to be expressed, or it needs to be expressed. This is general, and you know, since this is a newer relationship, I love yous don't really seem like they should have a place, but I don't know. The fact that that's your advice, maybe you need to express yourself. If this is somebody you've kind of been going around with and now you guys finally become intimate, or if it's that situation where you guys have just been friends or coworkers or something for all this time and have only known each other in one particular light, and now, you know, there's a confession by you or by them in the past that says, hey, I'd really like to take this relationship to the next level. Let's see if we're compatible. You know, in the month of October, perhaps they're feeling like they love you, or you're feeling like you love them, okay? It's definitely, with this death card here, and I love you, there is a transition. Why we have the tears in the 5 of Cups there is beyond me. So what I'm going to do here is pull 3 Romance Angel Tarot cards. What I want is for you to only pick one, and what this card is going to be further advice for you and the answer to your question. Because I don't feel like this 5 of Cups pertains to everybody. I don't feel like all of you are going to have this sadness, like it's not going to work out. But I definitely think for somebody that is the case, and that's why that's coming through. So only pick one of these 3 cards. So here is card 1. Here is card 2. And here is card 3. So take a moment and decide which of these cards you are most drawn to, which one you feel is, you know, speaking to you the most, because that is a message that is personal for you and your situation, your personal advice, okay? So if you haven't decided which card you're most drawn to, pause the video until you've decided, because I'm going to go ahead and start with card 1. So if you were most drawn to card 1, you got Retreat. My goodness, and these Romance Angel cards, I swear, the same ones keep coming out, even though I shuffled the crap out of this deck. So if you chose this card, this is the card you were most drawn to, what this is saying is one of 2 things. Either you and this person need to spend some time together, or you are going to spend some time together, like alone, in the month of October. You could even be going on a vacation together. You could be going on a weekend somewhere together, like skiing, or maybe, you know, even taking a short vacation over a weekend, even a long weekend. Or this could mean you guys are just, you know, held up in the house, shut out from the world for a few days. So this is telling you that that is like the magic thing that bonds you and brings this relationship together. For others that were drawn to this card, this is saying, if you've been coming on really strong and they're kind of resistant, this is saying you need to lighten your approach. If you've been coming on really strong, or you've just been trying to put yourself out there to them and you're getting absolutely nothing. Like, they're not giving you any attention, you know, they're rejecting you, and you because remember, you know, they like the cat and mouse. That's obvious about them. But if they're just really not showing you any real interest and not really giving you the time of day, this is your confirmation that you need to just walk away. Now, I feel like that's the least message for all of you that were drawn to this card. For most of you, I feel like it's either you need to not come across so strong, or you guys are going to spend some quality time together in October, and that's really going to bring you together, like make your relationship official, a couple, okay? Now, if you were drawn to card 2, oops, you have trust. And this is telling you that if you are feeling suspicious of this person, or at the rate the relationship is unfolding or moving, you need to trust the way everything is happening and unfolding, okay? I don't think this person has other people that they're dealing with, and like you're just an option in their life, and you know, you don't really matter. I definitely feel like if you were drawn to this card, they like you back, and it's just things need to unfold naturally in the right time, okay? And for some, maybe they tell you that they love you, and that kind of freaks you out a little bit. Again, the universe is saying trust the situation. You guys definitely look like you would be compatible, okay? Now, if you were drawn to the 3rd card, you got chemistry. So, this is your confirmation that they are as hot for you as you are for them. And if you guys have not had sex, I think you will definitely experience intense fireworks when you do. You and this person have insane chemistry with each other, okay? And that might be where this I love you comes in. It's just like, oh my God, I'm so in love with you on a whole different level, you know. But as far as this 5 of Cups goes, I feel like that is talking more about pertaining to the trust and the retreat card. So if things aren't, you know, working out the way you plan and it's bringing you down, you really need to trust this situation. In fact, I'm going to draw one more card for you guys with that trust. What the hell are you supposed to trust? Are you supposed to trust that this relationship just isn't meant to be? Are you supposed to trust the rate at which this relationship is moving? Are you supposed to trust what this person is saying to you? Like, what is it about this situation that you need to trust? Okay, so let's pull another romance angel card just to give you some more clarity on that, because I don't want to send you away with such vagueness. Haha. So, separation. You need to trust the separation between you two. Again, that isn't super specific. Okay, I'm really feeling more like you guys come together and for whatever reason you have to be apart for a while, or you're just not with this person. Maybe they live at a distance from you, like in another state, or they have to go away for business, for work. Whatever this is, whatever keeps you from them, the universe is saying you really need to trust that. Now, I'm just going to pull one more to clarify that this is not saying that you need to trust that you're not with this person, okay? Because again, that's a good card, but it's not, it could go either way again. So, you need to trust in the fact that you and this person are not together at this time, okay? So, what does that exactly mean for most of the Pisces that chose this card? Wow. True love. And that's I love you. And we have love in the Dreams of Gaia tarot for you. And we have the Ace of Cups for you. Pisces. Whoever this person is, really, I think, is somebody you're supposed to be with if you chose this second card here. However, either you're separated from this person in the month of October, and that makes you sad, and that's what that Five of Cups is about, because we have that Two of Cups. In fact, it's like your reading is so water heavy. There is a lot of emotions attached to this other person, okay? And so what I see is the way this relationship has worked is, like I said, in the past, you guys were either just friends or coworkers for quite some time, and then you finally confess your feelings. And this could be in the first, part of October, first week of October that this happens. Or you were around them, maybe they were a coworker or a friend, and somehow you lost touch, or you started a new job, something where, you and that person, there was a separation and ending. But now, at some point in October, it looks like you guys come together, and this may even be sex right here, okay? Let's see what damn, look at that. The next card in the Sexual Magic Tarot is the Ace of Wands. That is another ace, so that would make 3 aces for this reading. I would say, yeah, for many of you, this is you guys coming together, hooking up, having sex, being emotionally intimate, but showing up here as the Wands, this is very hot, fiery, delicious sex, just saying. And then for whatever reason, there's a departure here. There's separation. And you need to trust in that. Like, this person definitely feels like your true love, and maybe, you guys do express I love yous, but I just feel like the sadness is because they have to travel for business, or they're in the military, or just something like that, or you won't be able to get to see them for a while, or maybe you're the one that has to travel. So take heart, Pisces, trust the situation. Now, this, again, I want to reiterate, for all choices here, this person is showing interest back in you, okay? It's not somebody who just kind of gives you attention now and again and then blows you off. That's not the energy I see in these cards. I see somebody who is interested in you, and it really turns them on to kind of play that cat and mouse game, that energy, and you are just ready to give this person everything. And again, Pisces, I think you're better in bed than they are. You're the better lover, but the passion and chemistry between you guys, especially those of you who chose that last card, it's like it doesn't even matter. You guys are just going to have out of this world sex. Like, those of you who chose card 3, like, it's sex all day long, okay? It's off the charts, and that's like a primary focus. For those of you who chose card 2, this looks like it's definitely moving in. This has the makings of a relationship, long term. There's longevity here with a lot of emotion involved, okay? I just want to point out, look at this. True love, I love you, and love. And I swear to you, this I love you card has come out in a few readings, but this card hasn't, okay? And this many cards about love in one Flirt-scope, watch them. It hasn't happened, okay? And then again, we have this Ace of Cups right here. So this is love again. So for those of you who are attracted to the second option, you feel a lot of emotion and connection to this person. I am going to say they feel it back, whether you guys have expressed this or not, but October feels like the month where it finally, this could be the expression of it, or this is where you finally hook up. And now if you were attracted to card 1, again, your guys' bonding and real connecting may take place by spending time alone together, or going on like a little mini trip or something. Or maybe you need to soften your approach. You will know what message resonates with you the most. But really, if you picked the second option, Pisces, I really see longevity with this relationship. And just because I see so much emotion involved, that's why I won't shut up. Like, Don't let this go, okay? Do not let it go. This person is giving you attention and emotion back, but there's just a lot that kind of is in between the two of you right now. Trust that, go with it, and don't let go, because it looks like a very, very beautiful relationship can blossom and grow indeed, okay? Even if you are the better lover, you can show him a thing or two in the bed, okay? So that's what I have for Pisces for your flirt scope. I hope that that helped you, and I hope you guys have a very fun and fabulous month. Take care.